Jadzia Maria Truszkowski. May 17th, 2017.
Oh boy.
You crushed day one. Those were the first words I ever said to you.
Our love story started 5 years ago. When I met you, I just knew that I had to buckle in because this girl was going to flip my world upside down. And oh my, did you ever.
When Nikki first told me about you, she described you, she told me the things she loved about you, and she shared a photo. And I thought, wow, she's beautiful, kind of short, thoughtful, and the fittest person I've ever seen. And then I thought, wow, Nikki has found the blonde version of herself. But in all seriousness, you two together are so much more than what sounds like a good match on paper.
On the one hand, you have Nikki, a friend who acts more like family, who's so passionate for finding success in everything she does. And on the other hand, you have Jadzia. I remember the first time we had you over for dinner. We all had what I thought was a nice, civilized meal, and when everyone's plates were clean, Jadzia pulled the big sharing-style salad bowl over to herself and just dug right into the leftovers. No reservations, just made herself right at home. As I've come to know Jadzia more over the years, that story started to make a lot more sense because Jadzia wants to make everyone feel at home.
Look great.
When Jadzia told me she was going to propose to Nikki, I already knew that they were perfect for each other because I already knew that Nikki was planning to do the same thing.
Hi!
Look amazing.
You look amazing.
We are twins.
Turn around for this one.
Nikki and Jadzia story begins 5 years ago when they met while both competing in CrossFit. Jadzia placed 23rd during the CrossFit Open and Nikki placed 24th. Nikki knew she wanted to meet this girl. So following the event, Nikki reached out to Jadzia on Instagram and they began talking. Soon enough, they met up to compete in a local CrossFit charity competition. And when Jadzia saw Nikki in person that day, she knew her heart was in trouble. From that day forward, they were hooked and have been inseparable ever since.
I can't believe it's finally here. The day I get to start forever with you.
Today, you become my wife and I become yours.
We now come to the words that Nikki and Jadzia want to hear the most today, and these are the words that'll take them from being engaged to being married.
Your ability to capture attention in a room is something I have never seen before. The way you love the ones you care about most, one of my favorite qualities. You are quite simply my most favorite person to ever exist. Thank you for being my rock, my support, my biggest fan. Thank you for loving me for everything that I am. We both know that isn't an easy task. I promise to love you today and every day for the rest of our lives. I promise to love you unconditionally on your worst and best days. It's okay. I promise to encourage you to go after your dreams and to never give up. I promise to pay attention to the little things because in the end, the big things are the little things. I promise to love you every single day of my life. Travel the world with you. Give you the chocolate even after you told me to hide it from you. Yeah. Support you in anything your beautiful mind comes up with. Be right there beside you when the days are dark and hard. I promise to cherish everything that is you and everything that is us, always. I love you the most.
Nikki and Jadzia, it's my honor and delight by the power vested in me by the province of Ontario to pronounce you wife and wife. You may kiss each other! Friends and family, please stand to celebrate and to congratulate Nikki and Jadzia Matarazzo.
I do not just wish Jadzia as part of the family as a daughter-in-law, but as a daughter.
It's been one of my greatest highlights of my life to see my daughter Nikki grow into the person she's become.
When Nikki showed up on the scene, I wasn't impressed. This person was going to take my best friend 2 hours away from me. Well, it turns out I couldn't have chosen anyone better to steal one of my girls than you, Nikki.
If we look around this room right now, look around, I'd say it tells one hell of a story. Your love, support, and friendship means everything to us.
I was a little later into this friend group, but was welcomed with open arms. I've always felt so included. But these are the type of people that Jadzia and Nikki are. They're welcoming, they're kind-spirited, they love all the holidays, and they want everybody to be together kind of people.
No matter what time of day, it could be 5 a.m. or midnight, we show up for each other.
The love and respect that I have for the two of you is just hard to put into words, but it's obviously a lot of tears.
Non potrei immaginare la mia vita senza di te. Hai sempre accettato Jadzia come fosse parte della nostra famiglia. Grazie per tutto ciò che sei, ti voglio bene.
Finally, after all these tears, my blue-eyed, blonde-haired, beautiful bride. We freaking did this. This is so cool.
To Jadzia and Nikki.